Hello, everyone. Welcome back to K-pop Appreciation. My name is Simon, and today we'll be appreciating "Oh My Girls, Remember Me." For those of you new to the channel, this isn't your first time reaction kind of deal here. I've seen this video many, many times, heard the song many times. What we're going to do here is we're going to watch the video twice. First time without any interruption. I won't pause. I might make a comment here and there, like call out the names of the members for those who are unfamiliar with the group. Okay, and the second time I watch it, I'll definitely pause. Okay, in certain spots that I particularly like, enjoyed, and appreciated about it. All right. I like to set expectations. So if you're new to K-pop in general and you've never heard the song and whatever, what to expect from this particular song. The song, it's definitely a love song. Okay. In terms of musical style, first you think I'm listening to like an EDM heavy, song, right? It's got these beats to it, and then all of a sudden it'll transition to like a nice medium tempo pop love song instead, and you're like, what? So these kinds of genre shifts is very common in K-pop, which is what I find particularly enjoyable. This group, Oh My Girl, there's 7 girls in the group. Okay, they've been around since 2015, April 2015, and yeah. Anyway, I'll tell you what. Let me just get right to it, and we'll talk about all that background stuff later. Okay, so here is "Oh My Girls, Remember Me." Good, there we go. Excuse me. See, wasn't joking about the EDM part. Now we get to a rap. This young girl's name is Mimi, the one who's rapping. Right, shift. Wow. Is this Yua? This is Sung-hee. This girl, hold on for a second. Alright, so this girl is Binny, is her stage name. This is the one, Arin, who's singing. She's the youngest as well. Back to Mimi, who's gonna rap. So this is Jiho, who's in the center right now. Alright, and this young lady with the tiara is Hyo Jung, the leader. Back to Sung-hee, their power vocal. Oh. We're going to talk about that vocal power later. That's Jiho. So from reading the translation, obviously it's about the song is about reminiscing about a quick summer romance. I'm reluctant to use the word fling, but you notice that the theme in the song, the imagery, you saw fireworks, okay? And I read in one translation the word firework in this case could also mean like kiss as well. So whether that's a literal thing or it's just like, symbolic, like fireworks in the sky is symbolic of like your first kiss, it still works. I'm okay with totally going with that narrative. Anyway, so hold on for a second. Yeah, so with Oh My Girl here. So here's the thing about K. Well, for me anyway. When I first got into K-pop, I didn't swear to myself. It's not like I made like a blood pact or anything, but like I was like, no, I'm gonna stick to groups that sound very mature, mainly mature sounding girl groups and boy groups. I'm not gonna the kind of music that sometimes you hear in K-pop. Also, some themes and concepts in K-pop can run towards like, oh, we're like innocent school children or like young innocent men or women, and we sing really sweet songs, and those are fine. It's just usually not my taste. And don't get me wrong, I like a good like ballad just like anyone else, but like there's it's you definitely see this in J-pop, okay, in Japanese pop music, and Korean music is not so different as well. But like, yeah, you have these groups that they stick to one image or theme in their music. It's like, oh, these sweet innocent vibes, okay, and it wasn't really my cup of tea. So when I heard about Oh My Girl, I didn't actively seek out their discography at all, okay? I was like, oh, I'm sure they're very young talented women and good for them, but it's just not my cup of tea, and I don't think I'm a horrible human being for saying that. People have their own preferences. So all that changed last summer. I've talked about this on this channel before. There was a show called Queendom. Basically, it was a competition show among like five girl groups and one female soloist. And Oh My Girl was on this show. And watching the show, I was rooting for two other groups, Mamamoo and Idol. Okay, I was not rooting for Oh My Girl at all. At the end of the show, I was still rooting for Mamamoo, obviously, but I really had a newfound respect and affection for Oh My Girl's music. They're really talented, and their music has a lot of depth to it that I mistakenly in the beginning just kind of brushed off as like, oh, it's all cutesy, whatever, not really my cup of tea. But yeah, so I've listened to all their title tracks, okay, and I really like them. I dig them. It's again, it's not like they're not singing about like, oh, we're bold, brave women that are self-empowered or anything like that. No, that's a different. Those are different groups. But for this one, they sing about really sweet things, and they do it beautifully. And in this case, so for this one, for Remember Me, again, they're reminiscing about their first kiss during summer break or whatever, and the first time I heard Remember Me, I dismissed it. I was like, oh, okay. And then I watched it again. I'm like, wow, there's a lot of interesting things that are going on here. And I'll get into it right now. So the EDM vibe immediately. And then like that shift after the rap. And I was like, what? I remember I had like mental whiplash. So here. Dun, 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 dun. I'm like, okay, fine, cool. But then if you listen to the sweetness of... okay, so this is Binny here. And then I really, like, opening my mind, I was like, okay, just, listening to the sweetness of their voices, to the contrast of that EDM drop, that beat in the background. I was like, this shouldn't work. Especially the whole song should not work. Especially, like, during the pre-chorus, after the rap, where there's a tempo shift immediately, or genre shift even. So, yeah, just listen to... okay, Jiho here. So, and then it goes this like hip-hop style rap, and Mimi is great. I was like, wow. And the way how she performs is just amazing. So, I'll be straightforward. I was hardcore obsessed with the song for the bulk of late September, 2019. The song came out in September 2018, you know? So yeah, but or September 2019. Yeah, I would listen to this song like nonstop, you know, in the office, at home, whatever. I just loved it. Oh yeah, but Mimi, yeah. Why did I bring that up? Oh yeah, so I'd watch all the performances and music shows, and Mimi just kills it. Oh. So that part when they go, oh, so the it's really cute during the choreography. Like all the other girls are around her in the choreo part. They're kneeling. She's standing up rapping. So when they go, oh, like they kind of like stretch out a little bit with the and like they got their arms like it. You have to see it. It's great. So let me talk about this young lady. Sorry, I was trying to get a nice shot of her. So Yua. So I knew about Yua before. There was like this this variety show a couple years ago called Idol Drama Operation Team. They got like different idols from different groups and they made him like write like a script for like a drama series, and Yua was one of them. And I remember I was really impressed with her. Mainly because of her dancing ability. And so it didn't surprise me when I looked up like the specifics on Oh My Girl. I was like, oh, okay, Yu is the main dancer, sure. But then I was like, man, she just doesn't just dance well. She sings really well. And if you look at other title tracks of Oh My Girls, you know, from the past, and and definitely on this channel, I'll be appreciating their songs as well. You know, they give Yua a lot of lines. You know, pre-chorus, at the end of the chorus, whatever. Maybe starting off the song, and yeah, she's great. Okay, back to Binny. So. I want to talk about Sun-Ki and Hyo-jung. So, actually, so the three main voices you heard during the chorus, and you didn't really get a good shot of them. One, this part. So this is Sun-Ki, their main vocalist. I want to talk more about her in a little bit later. So you're going to hear Sun-Ki takes up the first part of the chorus. And the second part of the chorus, hold on. This part, because it was my first time, you don't see her. You see like the astronaut putting the footprint down there is Hyo-jung, their leader. And then the end part, Yua takes it up. Second verse now. I like the synth in the background of her voice. Hold on, listen to it. Can you hear it? The synth? It's great. This is Arin, their maknae, their youngest. Goes up to next rap part. It just works for me. I love it. Oh! Bang! Pre-chorus with Yua. And again, we just had this EDM, you know, these EDM beats, then the rap, and then it's just the sweetness of Yua's voice just brings a completely total tonal shift. K-pop is known for this. The most infamous song that does this a lot, they fit like 5 different music genres, is Girls' Generation's I Got a Boy. And if you talk to people like longtime K-pop fans, like it's very polarizing. Some people say it's the most brilliant song ever, and some people say I hate it. Like my ears bleed when I listen to it. Some people will say that because in that song, there are like 4 or 5 different musical genres present in that song. So yeah, and because of I Got a Boy, a lot of other K-pop composers are like, hey, they pull it off. Let's try it for ourselves. You know, this is fairly mild. There's only 2 major shifts here in genre. You know, EDM, and then you could classify Mimi's rap as hip hop, and then like, you know, this you know, summery, you know, electro pop vibe during the pre-chorus and the chorus. Sung Hee's voice. Hyo Jung's voice. So now we have the bridge. I'll leave it on Jiho there. I almost, for this video, I almost did not do the official music video for this song. I almost went to like their performances. In the end, I decided to show you the video because I wanted to give you like a really unfiltered look at the production quality that's going on here and everything. And the production isn't like super awesome or anything, but like, you know, the story they're trying to tell and everything. But so at this point in the choreo, so and you see a little bit of it here. You know, they're going to circle around Jiho, and then Aaron sings a little bit, Binny. So at this point, what happens is they get in a line, okay? Hyo Jung, the leader, they call her... Hold on, I'm going to talk about Hyo Jung's nickname in a second. Basically... Actually, hold on, I'm going to shut up. I want to continue. Okay, so I left it there on purpose. So, Hyo Jung's smile is well-renowned in K-pop circles. Like, she smiles through everything, and like she can keep the smile on entirely. And, you know, I mean... This is nothing new for K-pop groups, right? Everyone's an attractive human being. You know, that's a given. But for Hyo Jung, they call her nickname is Candy Leader because of her, of her like happy, infectious, bubbly energy, mainly through her smile as well. So in the choreo, what happens now? So just before she sang the line, "the biggest flower I've ever seen in my life," or whatever, they all got in a line. She's number 3. Okay, and then when she busts out with her note, hold on. Hold on. Go to Binny. Okay. So that line, that entire line right there, okay, that she's talking about, or that she's singing about, at that point, the choreography, the line split. The 2 girls in front of her, one girl goes to her left, kneels down. The other girl, the second girl in front of her, goes to her right and kneels down. The 4 girls behind her fan out, like go behind her, like around her. So it looks like a flower. And she's the center of the flower. And she just smiles. And it's the most, I think, okay, and it's not super difficult choreography, but it's just really well timed. And they're making use of Hyo Jung's beautiful, beautiful smile. And as she sings that, I like it. Right there, you know? And she's holding that smile the entire time. She's singing those 3 or 4 lines, whatever, okay? Now at this point, Sung Hee will take up this part of the bridge. Okay, now here's the thing. Oh, perfect, on Yua. Okay, so Sung Hee's part, when that part ends, well, at this part, end was the wrong word I used. So Sung Hee sings, Yua, excuse me, she's gonna sing a little bit, but Sung Hee doesn't let go of her ending note. So just listen for Sung Hee's voice, okay? Right here. Okay, keep going. That's Yua. But you see in the background, you hear it? That whoa, whoa. That vocal riff. So I have watched them perform this live many times, you know, watching performances on YouTube or anything. And, you know, in some music shows, they don't give you a very loud audio backup. Okay, audio recording backup and AR backup, you know, so you can't just lip sync. Like, you gotta really sing. And I've heard Sung Hee belt out those notes, and it's super impressive each time she does it. So let me go back to the bridge. It's my favorite part of the song. And Hyo Jung specifically has a wonderful voice. You know, Oh My Girl's got really 2 talented vocalists. Now Sung Hee. And Yua's voice is a beautiful counterpoint to Sung Hee's vocal riff. again, so that EDM beat, it does work, even though they've got that summery pop melody, in those parts. So yeah, so that's Oh My Girl. Oh, all right. I just passed the 20-minute mark. Okay. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. I love this song. And yeah, I'm really happy. They're starting to get some major recognition now in Korea after Queendom. Recently, they just came out with a song called Non-Stop, which earned them their first music show win on a public broadcast. There's not all music shows are equal. Some of the music shows that are on like basic cable, they're not as prestigious as the music shows that are on a public broadcast. And they won their first ones at a public broadcast, specifically like what it was Music Bank, Music Bank, Music Core, and Inkigayo. Three very prestigious ones. So I was really happy for them. Anyway, all right. Thank you so much for spending the last 21 minutes with me, watching me. I hope I didn't fanboy too hard there. Okay. Listen, take care of yourselves. I'll be back soon with another video. All right. Everyone stay safe, stay healthy, and be good to each other. Bye-bye for now.